everybody, the respected members in the dais, Sheikh Abdili Sahib, Dr. Varnekar, Dr. Adya, my friend Dr. Mohammad Bawaji. I am really glad that I am here today for a very happy occasion of a book launch by Dr. Mohammad Bawaji. And I understand that this is his 9th book launch. I don't know how he gets the time and energy to write so many books. It's been so many years that I've been planning to write a book, and I'm 60 plus now and I still have not been able to write a single book. This book launch couldn't have come at a better time. Because of COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a lot of slowdown in the industry, not only in India, but all over the world. And I dare say that this is the time where HR has assumed a lot of importance suddenly. Those people who never gave HR the platform that they deserved are now suddenly relying completely on the HR. So therefore I say, Dr. Bawaji, I don't think there could have been a more appropriate time that your book on HR has come out. I've gone through the book, Transformational HR Beyond Processes. A very well written book, 200 pages of absolute crystallized thoughts, which came out of Dr. Mohammad Bawaji with his over a decade of experience, his knowledge, and also his learnings that he has accrued over these years. The reading is in very simple language, understandable by most. Those 200 pages have been divided into basically 4 parts that he deals with. Starts with talent acquisition, that's how to acquire talent. Then goes on to talent management, where the retention aspects are spoken about the nurturing of the talent, and the talent development, to further develop whatever talent, nascent talent that has come in. And lastly, a very, very important aspect of rewards and recognition. As we all know, that a human being yearns for endorsement, yearns for that little bit of a recognition for whatever good human service that they have done. I think he's handled all the chapters exceedingly well. The approach is little modern, which is good. And at the end of each chapter, there's a snap sheet, which I liked particularly well, because that's like a quick revision and a quick run through of the whole chapter. So even if you have less time, you can just quickly go through the snap sheet and you can recollect whatever the learnings are there in the book. That is very good. The other good part about this book is that he has introduced tools, because remember, post COVID-19, where everything is going to be virtual. For example, even Google is hiring people virtually. They're not even interviewing people or meeting them physically, but they're hired and they're already working from their homes. In a scenario like that, you require very, very strong tools and processes to make sure that things are in place. And I think this book meets that, or bridges that gap, where he's introduced certain tools which he has said would be able to bridge this gap. So much for the book. Post COVID-19, like I told you, the scenario is going to change totally. There is going to be a paradigm shift in the way the industries and the companies and the organizations are going to work. Like I already told you, there are companies which are hiring people virtually. There are companies which are now moving out of those huge complexes and taking small places and encouraging more work from home. And in a scenario like that, where there is a lot of retrenchment, retrenchment and layoffs which are happening, I think HR is going to play a very, very prominent role. And HR therefore should work towards becoming more of a business partner, which I every HR practitioner, I think, is yearning for. And this is the moment that we should capture and make sure that HR becomes a business partner rather than just a support function. Then, Zubair, you asked me about HR and army. See, I don't want the discourse to go too long. Therefore, I would just quote what Field Marshal Chetwood had said during his speech to one of the academies centuries ago. And that quote still stands good. And we have maintained that even in the Indian Military Academy in big golden letters on top over there. And I think in essence that covers everything about HR in the army. It says three beautiful lines. It says the safety, the honor, and the integrity of the nation comes first, always and every time. The safety, comfort of your and the health of the troops that you command comes next. The golden words spoken by Field Marshal Chetwood when he visited one of the academies still stands good. And that in essence covers what leadership and what human resources aspects are there as far as the army is concerned. Three beautiful lines captures it all. The first line says, the integrity and the safety and the honor of your country comes first, always and every time. The health, the safety and the comfort of your troops that you command comes next. Your own comfort and your own safety comes last, always and every time. So beautifully captured. So in the modern world, as far as the corporates are concerned, the same thing could be interpolated. For the country, you could read that as your organization, your company, which will always come first. Which will always come first. Because the interest of the company should always come before the individual's interest. Second, when you talk about troops that you command, it means the subordinates who are serving under you. And they should be given priority to yourself, that you project them before you project yourself. You look after them. And thirdly, your own self. Humble, and in your humility, you advance further. So I thank you. With these words, I thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Zubair, for a lovely moderation that you have done today. I thank all the guests on the dais, and I thank everybody. This is probably my first virtual book launch, and I dare say this may be the norm for tomorrow. I wish Mohammad Bawaji all the best, and I'm sure he's going to do really well with this book. And I'm also sure that with this COVID-19 coming in, he'll be inspired to write HR in a format or in a manner or the content to cover all those things which have now come to the fore as far as HR is concerned and which needs to be taken care of. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.